Umeesha, you have also started an internship bank named LawyerUP, which now has more than 150 students. So how did you endeavor to start LawyerUP? Can you tell us about the journey?
Yes. So I had 2 internships and then a third one that I had just gotten the acceptance email for. And then the next week, our mayor got on the TV and said, hey, quarantine. No one can go to work. No one can go to school. Go home. Lock your doors. Go in bed. Sleep. And I said, oh my God, okay, great. Because I am a third year in college, and by now I should have had an internship already, and I had 0. So I put so much stress on myself, saying I'm so behind, I have nothing to put on my resume. And then for the first time, after I finally get those internships, this happens. And no one would have ever expected a pandemic. So I gave up, honestly. For a week, I moped around, walked around my house, sighed a lot, complained to my parents. And then one night, I was just sitting there and I said, okay, what now? What can I do now? And I was thinking, what's the point of an internship anyway? Because I know that for the 3 internships I had gotten, what I would have done, made coffee runs, printed emails, scanned documents, that's it. I would have done assistant work. They wouldn't have taught me anything about law cases. And I realized, why would I do an internship if I'm not going to learn about the sector that I want to go into? And I noticed that that's something that a lot of students struggle in, is they'll get an internship and they'll learn nothing. They'll answer phones instead, clean bathrooms, whatever it is. They're just an assistant. So I was thinking, okay, what's the point of an internship? Internship is to help us understand what we want to do in the future, to learn more about the sector so that we don't make a wrong choice and pay to go to law school if we don't want to go to law. So I decided, okay, what's the best way to find out about law? And I started reaching out. More lawyers every single day. I think I did more than 300 emails, just straight to different schools, different lawyers, different professors. And I said, hey, look, I know you don't know me. I have absolutely no resume to show you. I have absolutely no awards, no honors, no extracurriculars. I'm asking for a chance. And I'm asking for 1 hour of your time. 1 hour. Will you come and speak to my students? And I just did that over and over again. And people started replying, to my surprise. And for every yes I got, I had 10 no's. And that's something that I want to emphasize. You will get no's a lot more than you will get yes. So yes, I believe it's 210 students now, but I had 100 students tell me, this is ridiculous, it's a waste of my time, don't contact me. So at the end of the day, what you see isn't the entire story, but keep pushing. When you get a no, use that as, okay, cool, let me go talk to another 5 people. So use that as motivation. And when you don't have opportunity, or if you lose an opportunity, take a step back and say, okay, I lost opportunity X. What was I hoping to get out of that? Figure out what you were trying to get out of that and see, is there any way that I could do it myself? Is there any way that I could get that goal myself? So for example, say you you didn't get into the university that you wanted. So your thought was, oh my God, I'm going to University B, but they don't have a good computer science program. Okay, so you want better computers. Go on YouTube, go on Harvard, go on Stanford. They now have free computer science courses on Google for you, and it's free. You don't have to pay for it, especially in the pandemic right now. So I'm sorry that you didn't get into the best law university in India. I get it, I know how it feels. I've been rejected from some of the top schools as well. But for the things that I didn't get from Georgetown and Harvard and Yale, I go online and I take their classes for free, while the Harvard students are paying $70,000 a year to do exactly what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, find out what you lost, the goal that you were trying to get from the thing that you lost, and find a way to do it yourself. So if you don't have an internship, make your own. Go to a lawyer and say, hey, can I follow you around for a day? I won't talk. I won't ask for anything. I'll stand 10 feet at all times away from you, and I'll just listen. And if it's something private that I can't hear, I'll step out of the room. And I'll just look at your body language during a meeting and learn about how to stand, how to present myself. Go and ask when people don't come to you. And that's something that I think a lot of students don't do.